Welcome to my presentation for the Advanced Game Engines project. I've created 2 game modes and 1 map that supports both game modes. Split screen is set up automatically depending upon the number of human players. Both game modes begin with a skycam counting down to the start of the match. The main menu UI is set up entirely in the game world using models and no UMG. The player is presented with a start screen which leads into a game mode and level select screen. This leads into a game options screen, which in turn leads into a tank selection screen. The 3 tanks that the player may choose from are the Warrior, a well-rounded tank with medium stats all round, the Viper, that is very fast, light and maneuverable but with low health, and the Hulk, that is slow, hard to maneuver, very heavy and has very high health. The in-game menu is created in UMG and has 3 options: to resume the game, to end the current game and to return to the main menu, or to exit the game entirely. The first game mode is Deathmatch. Here the players are spawned randomly across the map and have to find weapons in order to destroy the other players, tallying up their frags until either the time runs out or the maximum frag limit is reached. The UI consists of player frags and target lock status at the top of the screen, the game timer and speedometer at the bottom right of the screen, player tank health at the bottom left of the screen, and the inventory at the bottom middle of the screen, as well as a pop-up map detailing player locations and the colour of the players individually. The end game screen consists of all the player frags and the winning player or draw status if applicable. The game automatically loops to the main menu after 5 seconds. In this mode, the weapon pickups rotate randomly and respawn after a few seconds. The health pickups regenerate their stock of health over time. The AI system is set up so that the enemies will first find the closest weapon to them and wait at that location until they have a weapon. Then they will seek out a random player and move to that location, firing on any other tanks along the way. Once they reach the targeted player, they will move to random locations about the player until that player is destroyed or another enemy comes within a closer range, which then becomes the new target. If the AI uses up their weapon, they will move immediately to the closest weapon node to restock. Players respawn randomly across the map, checking at first whether the spawn point has an enemy in close proximity and invalidating that spawn point if so. My second game mode is called Onslaught, modelled after Unreal Tournament 2004's game mode. In this mode, the players are sorted into teams and spawned and respawned behind their bases. Players must connect nodes in a specific order, connecting their home base to the enemy's base. Once completed, the enemy base becomes vulnerable to rocket attacks, and so the players must attempt to destroy the base either before time runs out, the enemy destroys the player's base, or the enemy breaks the linked nodes, rendering the enemy base secure until the node connections are re-established. The UI consists of both teams' health at the top of the screen, the game timer and speedometer at the bottom right of the screen, player tank health at the bottom left of the screen, and the inventory at the bottom middle of the screen, as well as a pop-up map detailing player locations. The minimap in this game mode also includes the map node's capture status, the player team colours, and the owning player of the map is coloured in yellow to avoid confusion. The end game screen consists of all player frags, all node captures per player, and the winning team or draw status if applicable. The game automatically loops to the main menu after 5 seconds. In this mode, the weapon pickups are statically set rather than random, and respawn after a few seconds. The health pickups regenerate their pool of health over time, as with the deathmatch mode. The AI system is more complex in this game mode. The AI will first try to collect any weapon, excluding the boosts. The next thing the AI will do is either hunt an enemy player or attempt to secure nodes leading from their base to the enemy's base. Once connected, the AI is forced to either hunt enemy players or find a rocket weapon and move to destroy the enemy base. Enemy players that come into proximity of the AI will immediately be fired upon if the AI has a weapon. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.